Hello there everybody and welcome back to another episode of Trade to Ranked. I'm just giving you guys an update. Over the last couple of days I haven't been able to play as much as I previously wanted to, purely because it's been extremely hot. One of the days I actually needed to get a tattoo. So we're going to cover up what exactly has happened. We've just about finished Act 5, which was the Kitava fight. That went pretty smoothly. We've also hit level 52, and we can have a look here. This is our current passive tree. We've just got a whole bunch of the minion damage nodes, a convocation, cooldown recovery rate here, and we've picked up some of the shield nodes, primarily so that we can cap some of our resistances. So this is after the 30% loss from Kitava. So we're still sitting okay. Our gear is not really good. To say the least. It's literally just health where I could get it. This is still the wand, I think, from just somewhere. It's really not good at all. But saying that as well, we did manage to get our Ascendancy now, which is the Guardian, which you can just see here. We first picked up Radiant Crusade because this gives you the Sentinel of Radiance skill, which summons this very big guy, and it kind of does like a RF or Righteous Fire effect nearby. So as we're running around, we've got Convocation on our left click, because he is very, very slow. And we just burn everything to shreds, to say the least, so that's quite nice. We also pop back and milled another character to get Summon Holy Relic. This was just to give some regen essentially to minions, which I thought was quite nice, and just have another minion about. It's pretty good. The next thing that we picked up as well through our journey was Ray's Spectre, which we've managed to get now. I don't think we've got 2 yet. No, it's still quite a low level, but we picked up the Carnage Chieftain from Act 3 so that we could get some frenzy charges, which was super helpful. It just speeds us up a little bit and everyone around us, which is quite nice. But overall, it's been a smooth journey. I'll put a fight of Izaro up. That was painful. That was really bad. And I'm not sure if it's just something that I'm doing with SRS, but I don't find SRS to be extremely good, like early game. So maybe it's just me. If anyone has any comments about that, definitely let me know, because I'd like to level with it a bit earlier on, because it does seem quite nice, but yeah, damage, not good. So, what interesting stuff have we dropped? That's the question, I think, because we're not yet in maps, so we're not doing anything too crazy, but we did get a couple items that we wanted to have a look at. The first thing is we know we got Pierce already. We also dropped the Intensify support. So I was thinking to myself here, these supported skills get increased area of effect. So that was something to make a note of. Then we also dropped this Samus Gift Quiver. Now this gives us projectile speed. It gives us cast speed. And then 1% increased lightning damage per 10 intelligence. So I'm thinking here now, okay, we've got lightning damage, which is pretty cool on intelligence. Now, what can benefit from that? So I was thinking something maybe like going back to Spark because of the Pierce. Looking at Ball Lightning would be quite interesting. Maybe we could do that. And then there was a couple bows that we dropped that had a lot of damage on them, actually, like flat damage. I was quite impressed with the amount that was on there. So this one's got, I don't even know how much this is, like nearly 500 or something, and this has got, what, about 300 or something? I thought it was crazy, especially the fact that it's quite a bit of lightning damage on both of them. So, again, I was kind of sitting, could we potentially do a build where we use Battle Mage from the Inquisitor? So that will apply your flat damage from your weapon will turn into spell damage, which is quite nice. So you do want these kind of things where there's a lot of flat damage on it. We could also then combine it with potentially Iron Will, where strength's damage bonus applies to all spell damage as well. And then on the Inquisitor, for example, let's open up a new path of building here. Come on, we're loading up quickly. So on the Inquisitor over here, this isn't the Ruthless version, so I would need to double check. You do get things like, where are we? There we go. Increased critical strike chance per strength or intelligence, whichever is low, and you get plus 50 strength and int. I'm not sure if this has changed at all, but that strength would then give you spell damage. Your intelligence would give you percentage lightning damage. So that is 50 intelligence there, which would be 5% increased lightning damage. It's not a lot, but we could potentially add up quite nicely to that. The other thing I was thinking is you could potentially use Winter Orb to get extra Pierce. Intensify, I don't know if that works on Winter's Orb. But one of the downside I was thinking is, as you can see I'm having a look for projectiles here, is we might need to come all the way over here to try and get some of the projectile nodes, like perhaps maybe we want additional Pierce or fire an additional projectile. Maybe that kind of stuff. So I need to have a think about it. If you guys have any ideas, definitely let me know, because yeah, it's building something different with what we have. So we'll have to have a look at that one. But other than that, really, have a look at a couple little stats that we've got going on here. Don't look at my armor, because that is terrible at the moment. We've got ourselves some nice life regen, thanks to the little stone golem as well. Nearly capped out on our resistances. We got 31 and 21 chance to block, which is quite nice. We will increase that as well, and maybe if we need to turn on glancing blows. We do have increased rarity of items dropped by slime monsters. I did notice there was a bit of a difference here. Not a huge amount, but that's kind of why I haven't replaced this helmet yet, because it had the 10% increased rarity. And then I know we got one around here somewhere. Where's oh, there we go, on the Lapis Amulet. So these can definitely be replaced. I just haven't found anything that was really worthy of it. Sitting with our boots here over a tiny little 7% fire res and 10% lightning resistance is a bit crazy. This hasn't even got anything on it. But in terms of currency, we do have an augment, so I could potentially slam this with an augment, but I kind of want to save it, really. Otherwise, yeah, we're sitting with a nice little bunch of chromatic orbs, couple alterations, couple transmutes, nothing too crazy. And I think the goal for the next episode is to make sure that we get into maps and maybe do a couple maps and then try the league mechanic as well, because I know you can get quite a bit of support gems from that. And depending on what we get, if we can get a few more things that might benefit this little potential build that we got going on here with same as gifts, I think we'll re-roll that. But there we go. If you guys have got all the way to the end of the video, I do appreciate it. I'm really thrilled with the amount of support that has basically happened on the first video. I wasn't expecting it, so a big thank you there. And again, any helpful comments, I do appreciate it if you pop them in the comment section down below. I am learning, which is quite nice. But with that, guys, I will catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.